All right, what's up, guys? Today I'm just gonna do a short little video, talk about some updates around here, and mainly talk about fantasy football. So, for the vlog stuff, I did get my GoPro in, one with a GoPro Hero 9. Pretty good shape. Got it off eBay for like, I don't even remember what I paid for, like 180 or something. Yeah, that was a ordeal. The lady didn't know what kind of GoPro she had, so I thought she had it listed as an 8. Picture showed this one, which was a 9, and then she came back and said it was like a GoPro before Hero 5. So, anyways, got a killer deal on this thing. Yeah, I got the media mod for it. Got a little external micage that my dog thinks is a toy. So we'll see how long this lasts. Yeah, so some good audio quality. Might be using that for the vlog here. Maybe use a podcast when we get that going. Yeah, so GoPro, pretty good. Hopefully we'll get some more videos going with it. I gotta test out some settings, make sure I got the best settings and quality, and know how to use it. That's probably key. Still learning on all this software stuff and editing and all that jazz. But anyways, so the main focus of today's video is a little bit of fantasy football. I got two teams going. Just finished week 2. Some crazy stuff going on in the NFL right now. Players that we thought were going to do good are not doing so good, and then some other players are stepping up and taking it home. So we'll go with my first team here. It's probably the league I care about the most, even though this is not my league. One of my buddies' leagues that I'm in. We've been in this league for probably 5 or 6 years, and yeah, I think I've won once. I've come in second or third almost every other year. So for my team, I got my boy Justin Herbert. I love Justin Herbert. He's my go-to quarterback. He's doing really good this year. I mean, he just took a massive shot to the ribs. He's got like broken rib cartilage or something, so we'll see how that affects him going forward. Hopefully he doesn't miss any time. He's got a long week to recover. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's a good running back. He didn't do so hot last year, but I thought I'd take a chance on him this year. He's not crazy numbers, but he's putting up some steady, solid numbers, which is pretty good. I always have trouble with running backs, and you'll see that in my other team. Like, I literally just cannot get good running backs. I feel like that's the biggest challenge in the NFL, is getting running backs that are solid, good points, consistent, and like they're consistent. Like, that's hard to come by. So Michael Carter, for the Jets aren't the greatest team in the world, but he's got some solid runs in him, and he's a good pass catcher. So PPR league, he's kind of decent. My boy Stefon Diggs. I've either had Stefon Diggs or Cooper Kupp every year that they've been playing in the NFL. And Cooper Kupp was my go-to guy, and I literally couldn't get Cooper Kupp in either of my leagues. So this year I got Stefon Diggs in both my leagues. And, he's a dog, man. He catches the ball. He's fast as all get out. Got a good QB for him, so he's the moneymaker. Curtis Samuel, I just switched him out. I haven't played him yet. I was playing Mike Evans, but he got in a little tussle, and he's not playing next week, so I got Curtis Samuel in there. TJ Hawkinson. This is where I'm doing a trade picking up from the waivers this week. This guy is just dog water. I don't even know why I grabbed this guy. But I do have I got a waiver wire acquisition that will hopefully go through tomorrow. Even though I'm 11 on this list, and like literally all these guys do waiver picks, so hopefully none of them need a tight end. But I'm gonna try to get Gerald Everett. Here it is, Gerald Everett. Why can't I click on his name? Gerald Everett. And the Clippers, or not the Clippers, oh my gosh, the Chargers, they're pretty good this year. Got my boy Justin Herbert, so if Gerald Everett catches a touchdown, I get double points for that. Cool beans. But he's been getting a lot of good looks. I think he's ranked number 2 now, but he's on the waiver wire in both my leagues. I'm gonna try to pick him up in both of the leagues. He's pretty solid, good for catches. Really kind of coming out of the woodwork kind of guy. So that'll be a good pickup if I can get him. Alan Lazard. He didn't play week 1. this past week, you know, he didn't do too hot, like what, 9 points or something. Hopefully he gets picked back up. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit since Mike Evans is out this week, and I don't really have a good flex play. Alvin Kamara, I don't know if he's going to be playing or what his deal is, but he's trash too this year. I don't know why I picked him. I always get burned on my number one draft pick. The last 3 years in a row, my number one draft picks have literally done absolutely nothing or they got hurt. I think last year, oh man, who did I have last year? New Orleans wide receiver. Oh, I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, had him. Oh, Michael Thomas. And first play of the game, he breaks his toe or something. Out for the rest of the season. I think the time before that, I don't remember who I had, but the time before that, I picked Gronkowski, and he caught a pass and fractured his shoulder or something. He was out. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not really good at first picks. My first pick is cursed. 49ers defense, I don't know. I mean, they're pretty solid. Who are they going up with this week? Why do I not feel too good about this? Denver. And Denver's a pretty decent team, pretty solid. Hopefully we can stick with some points here. What, they're ranked 6, averaging 9 points a game. And I guess I'll just stick with them. You know, my boy Justin Tucker, Baltimore can't score for nothing. So they're always making him get the old field goal. So he's pretty good, solid. What's he ranked now? Right. Oh, he's only 13. What? Oh, I guess he didn't do a really good game 1. 6 points. But still pretty solid guy there. Guaranteed some points. So yeah, this league I'm pretty solid in. Pretty confident. Especially if I can pick up this tight end. I'm pretty solid moving forward. I don't think I got anybody that can touch me. I won this game this week, 153 to 116. Pretty solid. I like to roll into my league. Oh yeah, this league I'm called Mr. Wedgie Bush. It's a class name. It's classic. Here we are, Kiss the Cook, which I'm about to change my name to something with Diggs because Dalvin Cook needs to retire. He's so terrible. Anyways, so yeah, this is my league. I won this past week, 161 to 109. Gonna be playing Team Hatmaker, my cousin, next week. He's not doing too hot. His team is terrible, so I should probably have a pretty solid win, which is good because I got a lot of issues going on here. Carson Wentz, not my first pick quarterback. I did pick Matthew Stafford. He kind of let me down week 1. Scored like 3 points or something. So I picked up Carson Wentz. I played him this last week. He scored 2 weeks in a row, like 40 points. So pretty decent. I don't know if I want to keep him going forward. We'll risk it for the biscuit this next week and see if he's living up to what his rank is. Number 2, Dalvin Cook. Once again, the cursed first pick of the draft. I picked Cook, just ridiculous. What is he? Player rank 28. This guy was player rank 1 like 3 years in a row. 28. Who would have thought? Anyways, I might get rid of him. James Conner twisted his ankle or something. I watched that on the Arizona game. And who knows? He might come back. I don't know. We'll see. He's kind of up in question. He's a good little running back if he's healthy and good. If not, I might try to bench him and pick up his backup. He has 2 backup running backs. The one is from San Francisco, Darrell Williams. Or not San Francisco, Kansas City, Darrell Williams. He's not projected to score very high, but this other guy, so this guy's been doing pretty solid with James Conner, even in the game. So if James Conner has to set out, I think I'm going to pick up Benjamin. He's been doing pretty good. I think he's got like, 8 points each game so far, even when James Conner's been playing. So probably going to be pretty solid if James Conner has to sit out. So I'll try to snag him. Anyways, so boy, Stephon Diggs again, moneymaker. Christian Kirk did pretty well last year. He wasn't ranked very high this year going into the draft, but he's turned out to be a dog, man. What's his average here? 23 points a game. I mean, that's pretty solid. Player rank 8. I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, the wide receivers, I mean, what do you got? You got Diggs and Cooper Kupp, and then you got like Tyreek Hill. And I mean, there's so many dudes that are out there scoring 40 points a game. This is a solid number. To be number 8, dude, oh, that's solid. 23 points a game averaging. That's pretty decent. Travis Kelce, basically the only tight end you ever want to have. Blew an early pick for him. I mean, he didn't do too hot this week, but I mean, solid. 10 points. I mean, it's about as solid as you can get. Some of these tight ends are getting 2 or 3 points. Starters, like, tight end is a rough spot. My flex, I think I'm just going to keep playing Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. He's pretty solid. Hopefully he finds his place there in Arizona. Just hoping. I thought he would be blowing up a little bit quicker than he has been, but hopefully he keeps progressing. Defense, I don't know what I'm doing for defense this week. Browns are absolutely terrible. But yet again, Pittsburgh's also absolutely terrible. So I might just let it ride. Might pick up another one. Not too sure on that yet. Oh, Cam Akers. It's trash right now. Matthew Stafford, I'm just going to drop and pick up somebody else off the waiver wires just for him. Brandon Cooks. He's always been my man. I like Brandon Cooks. I feel like when he went to Houston, he kind of lost his oomph. I think what was he in New Orleans? Really good in New Orleans. Come to Houston, just not as explosive as he could be. Chase Edmonds, running back for Miami, is just pointless at this point in time. Tui is like getting 9,000 yards a game passing. Tyreek Hill, 500 yards a game pass. Like, don't want to be a running back in Miami right now. Cordell Patterson had a good first game. I picked him up. I thought maybe he would do something in the draft. I picked him up in the draft. Thought maybe he'd do something. He showed out of the first game, and I thought, I'm going to wait, see what he does in the second game. 4 points. Pretty terrible. We'll see going forward. I might end up dropping him, but man, he did so good last year. I don't know why he's just not doing anything this year. So yeah, for the waiver wire, in this league, I think I'm picking up 2 people. Gerald Everett, tight end again. I'm picking him up because one of the other guys in my league, Austin, I think he needs a tight end real bad, and I need a running back real bad. He's got 5 running backs, so I might have to broker a trade with him for old Gerald Everett there. And I'm picking up Michael Carter just in case I can't broker a deal with him. Carter's a solid. He's not a high scorer, but he's solid. Guaranteed 5-7 points. Not anything crazy, but I mean, I got Dalvin Cook scoring 6 and James Conner breaking his ankles scoring 6. So, I mean, 6 is the number we're shooting for, I guess. So, anyways, that's my 2 teams. 1-0, or 2-0 in my other league. 1-1 in this league. This league was kind of thrown together at the very end, like a week before draft, so it's not as important as the other league. But I think I'm pretty solid in both my teams. I'm really feeling good about this team over here. Hopefully Curtis Samuel does some numbers for me, and hopefully Allen Lazard does, and hopefully I get this tight end. And if I do, be a force to be reckoned with. All right, well, I guess that's all I'm going to do for this little YouTube video. Hopefully it was short and sweet. Let me know if you guys play fantasy football, what your favorite player is, favorite team. Drop it down in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Hopefully we'll get a couple more videos going with the GoPro being out and about, testing some stuff. So yeah, stick around, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.